Hello, my name is AJ. I'm your hypoxia coach for today, and we have level 5.4 wall hinge adduction, slow 5.4 with ipsilateral leg resistance. So ipsilateral simply means same side of body. So we're going to hold the resistance in our right hand and stand on our right foot. Then we're going to put the ball between our legs, a little bit above the knees. We're going to use the ball for feedback. So if you feel that ball moving around, you know you've lost your pelvic stability in the hip hinge. So check it out. Let's practice it a couple times. We hinge, the knuckles slide on the leg, the ball does not move. Now that left foot that's in the wall, on the wall behind you, it's using wall resistance to pull up the wall. So if the wall were slippery, that foot would pull straight up the wall. Those hamstrings are engaged the whole time. That's increasing that resistance on the supporting leg. It feels so good. Now that left hand is behind your head, hypoxic head stance, pressing back into your hand, but also simultaneously pulling the head up off of the shoulders. I have a nice panorama view to begin. I'm taking in as much of my panorama as possible with my foot tripod engaged. That's big toe, pinky, heel when I'm upright. When I hinge, I'm falling back in my heel and I'm staring at my knee. It's shooting a laser over my third toe, and I'm falling back in my heel because I'm pulling my right hip as hard back toward the wall behind me as I can without letting that ball move. If the ball moves, you know you've lost your pelvic stability. So practice it a little bit here. You can even put a hand on your low back and make sure that the low back is not moving as you hinge and you come upright, staring at the knee, but not letting the head move to stare at the knee. So you want to keep that head pressing back into your hand to make sure that you don't lose your head posture as you go through this. We have we're adding a couple 6-beat breath retentions here for level 4 breathography. That's 6-4-6-4-4 for the breath retention formula. Just follow me, but make sure that your ab ribbon is loose on the breath retentions and it tightens when you go to those inhales. Zip up, inhale. Hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 1, inhale 2, and blow. Stare at the knee and hiss. Hold the breath for 6. Loose ribbon. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay on 6. Stare at the knee. Inhale, inhale. Pull up the wall, soft shish, drain the air, loud shish. You're holding the breath for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause the movement. Inhale, inhale. Hold the breath for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Panorama. Inhale, inhale. Pull up the wall. Hold the breath for 4, loose ribbon. 3, and 2, and 1. One more breath cycle. Inhale, inhale. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. I know, very intense in the glute. Now at this point, either rewind the video about 90 seconds so we can perform the exercise together, or you can stop the video now, rest 15 to 30 seconds, and then repeat it on your own. Just make sure to stay true to that tempo, frequency, intensity, and duration of breath. You may want to practice it with a metronome or eventually have a metronome playing in your head like I do all day long, 60 beats per minute. It's actually a really nice metronome to have playing in your head because it is seconds. You can titrate your seconds. You can titrate many exercises based on having a strong 60 beat per minute tempo constantly playing in your head. Now, if you are working with a hypoxia coach, make sure to follow exactly what they prescribed for you, but know that this is a wonderful starting place to work on the endurance and the stamina and the posture and the mechanics of this movement.